Business Lexington is made possible by the Keeneland Association, offering the finest in thoroughbred racing each April and October, along with auctions 4 times yearly in Lexington, Kentucky.
Sylvia Lovely, CEO and Executive Director of the Kentucky League of Cities, has been sounding the alarm on the urgent need for retirement reforms for local governments long before it was the new hot legislative topic in Frankfort. Lawmakers have come to an agreement on at least some of the reforms, but how will this affect cities and local businesses?
Since the moment that the regular legislative session ended in April, Frankfort has been abuzz with talks of retirement reform. Though not exactly something on everyone's radar screen, it's an issue that goes to the heart of how our cities will operate and provide services in the future. Cities across Kentucky have been desperate for relief from skyrocketing employer contributions. As we are filming this, lawmakers have recently come to an agreement on legislation that could provide important initial changes to the public employees' retirement systems. Through this plan, cities will realize substantial savings in the long term because of increased age and length of service requirements for newly hired employees, an increase in employee contributions for new employees that will be dedicated to funding the health insurance benefit will also yield savings. The proposal would also grant local governments a rate reduction on next fiscal year's employer contributions and a cap on the automatic cost of living adjustment for retirees, which will immediately ease some of the fiscal strain. If lawmakers are successful in passing these reforms to the retirement system, the impact will expand far beyond city limits. Many cities have been forced to eliminate public safety positions, cut financial support to social service groups, or raise taxes in the face of rising retirement costs. While this proposal doesn't solve everything, beginning the process of reform is important because it gives local governments the chance to distribute more funding to projects and programs that they support in their own communities. This agreement is a bold first step toward making the retirement systems more sustainable in the years to come. Cities have been assured by the governor that a task force of experts from stakeholder groups will address the more complex reforms that directly impact local governments for the next regular session. Although this is a bright beginning, the work has only just begun. For the Kentucky League of Cities and New Cities Institute, I'm Sylvia Lovely.
Thank you, Sylvia. We hope you've gained something from these reports. We have in-depth stories online at bizlex.com. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Martin, and we'll be back in August.
Business Lexington is made possible by the Keeneland Association, offering the finest in thoroughbred racing each April and October, along with auctions 4 times yearly in Lexington, Kentucky.